A tent is probably the most popular and straightforward way of accommodation during a camping trip. But if you were asked about what's the most annoying thing about a tent, what would be the answer? Well, most of the time, of course, the answer would be the tent setup. And you're not the only one who's thinking this. Setting up a tent can be troublesome as you have to work with a lot of tent poles and calculations. And that's where pop-up tents come in handy. They're easy to carry, always ready to go, and compact. Besides, many people prefer these pop-up camping tents because of their hassle-free setup. Ayamaya has their pop-up tent with heavy features and fantastic durability, which made us curious, so we bought one. We used it, and today we're going to share our opinion on the Ayamaya Pop Up Tent. So let's get started. The product comes in a round carrying bag with Ayamaya's branding and the tent's simple specifications on the front side of the bag. Now let's open the zipper, and here's our Ayamaya Pop Up Tent. Let's go ahead and put it aside for now while we check out what else is in the bag. So here's a pouch, and the rattling noise tells us it's probably the stakes. So let's make sure and find out. Yeah, here are some stakes with 2 extra guidelines for added stability. Let's put that aside as well, and here are some aluminum tent poles so you can make a shade on the front side of the tent. Lastly, here comes the always neglected user manual. Now let's take a look at the pop-up tent we put to the side. The most exciting part of the tent is its opening procedure. You can throw it in the air like a frisbee, watch it fly, and it'll deploy on its own, just like this. That was a quick exhibition of the deploying procedure. Let's continue to the next part. As we can see, the tent's got a pretty large entrance, which is secured with some Velcro and a durable zipper right inside. Plus, it has an anti-pest mesh that keeps those pesky insects out of the tent. Let's have a look inside. And right upon entering the tent, you'll see the separated compartment for your pets, shoes, and camping gear. Plus, there's a zippered opening so that you can get a hold of the leash of your pet, even when you're inside your compartment. Right after that compartment, there's another anti-pest mesh that separates the sections. You'll also find some mesh pockets here and there to store your items. The interior is vast enough with a length of 12.5 feet and a width of 8.5 feet. Now that size is able to easily accommodate 4 to 6 adults in sleeping bags or 4 to 5 adults with hefty belongings. Now if you look, there's decent headroom. You can't completely stand up though. But considering this tent is for 4 to 6 people, the headroom was quite acceptable. Oh yes, and as you can see, it's a double layer tent, therefore preventing condensation and providing you with the best comfort. Now let's check out the quality of its construction, shall we? So these parts of the tent are built with 190T polyester, which is a 3000 millimeter waterproof PU coated polyester. And these are made with B3 mesh yarn. Furthermore, the ground part is made with 210D Oxford, which is 100% nylon. Plus, it has 4000 millimeter waterproof PU coating, so we can see the tent is fully waterproof and has heat-sealed seams. Now, with these provided stakes and guidelines, the tent bites the ground to prevent heavy winds and adverse weather conditions from affecting the tent. The inner and outer layer is connected with hooks, and the gap makes a ground vent, which lets the gentle breeze right into your tent, making it ideal for the rainy season, spring, and summer. When it comes to ventilation, the pop-up tent has a large front door, 2 windows with anti-pest mesh, and a hooded vent in the backside to deliver you the best airflow possible. The windows you see are well protected and prevent any water leakage while camping in the rainy season. If you need even more airflow, then you can check out Ayamaya's rechargeable camping fan with an LED light, and you can hang that right here on this hook. If we look into its portability, you can see how easily you can fold back the tent into a 2.8-foot circle that weighs less than 12 pounds. The carrying bag lets you carry the tent right on your back, making you look like Donatello from the Ninja Turtles. That said, those were the main attractions of the Ayamaya Pop Up Tent. We think you're getting everything you expect from a tent minus the hassle of tinkering with tent poles. So if you're thinking of getting a tent for your next family camping trip, you can give the Ayamaya Pop Up Tent a try. So that was our hands-on review of the Ayamaya Pop Up Tent. Are you excited to get this pop-up tent? We think you'll love it. Let us know in the comments section. And as always, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to see more videos like this on your feed.